Epistle 11 in Tanya, Igros HaKadosh from the Alter Rebbe, to enlighten you with understanding, that not by this path will the light of God dwell within one, by desiring the life of flesh and children and sustenance. For on this our sages of blessed memory said, nullify your will out of deference to his will. This means one's will should be so nullified that he has no desire whatever for any worldly matters that are incorporated within children, life, and sustenance. One should thus live in the spirit of the teachings of our sages of blessed memory, that against your will do you live. The clarification of this matter is as follows. This can be achieved only when there is an absolute belief in the Yotze Bereshis. This means that the creation of Yesh, that which exists out of the state of Ayin, literally nothingness, which is called Reshis Chochmah. The divine sphere of Chochmah, which is not apprehensible to any created being, this creation occurs at every time and moment, at which all created beings come into existence ex nihilo, something from nothing, through God's wisdom which animates everything. Now when a man will contemplate in the depths of his understanding, and will moreover picture in his mind how he comes into being ex nihilo at every single moment, how can he entertain the thought that he is suffering or has any afflictions related to children, life, and sustenance, or whatever other worldly sufferings? For the ayin, which is God's chachma, is the source of life, goodness, and delight. It is the Eden that transcends the world to come. Except that, because it is not apprehensible, one imagines that he is suffering or afflicted. In truth, however, no evil descends from above, and everything is good, though it is not apprehended as such, because of its immense and abundant goodness. And this is the essence of the faith for which man was created, to believe that there is no place void of him. And in the light of the king's countenance there is life. Accordingly, strength and gladness are in his place, because he is but good all the time. Therefore, first of all, man ought to be happy and joyous at every time and hour, and truly live by his faith in God, who animates him and acts kindly towards him at every moment. But he who is grieved and laments demonstrates that he is undergoing some hardship and suffering and lacks some goodness. He is heaven forfeit, like a heretic who denies God's omnipresence. This is why the sages of truth, the Kabbalists, strongly rejected the trait of sadness. The truly faithful, however, is not perturbed by any suffering whatever. And with respect to all mundane matters, yes and no are all the same to him in true equality. But he whom they are not the same demonstrates that he is one of the Erev Rav, who acts but for themselves. He loves himself to the extent that he removes himself from under the hand of God and lives the life of the Gentiles, all because of his self-love. This is why he desires the life of flesh and children and sustenance, for that is his good. Indeed, it would have been better for him had he not been created. For the main purpose of man's creation in this world is to test him by these trials, to ascertain what is in his heart, whether his heart will turn towards other gods, namely the passions of the body which evolve from the Sitra Achra, and desire these, or whether his desire and wish is to live the true life which evolves from the living God. One must believe that he really lives it, and that all his needs and everything related to himself truly evolve in all their details, not from the Sitra Achra. For by God are the steps of man made firm. And while there is yet no word on my tongue, you, God, know it all. Accordingly, everything is absolutely good, except that it is not apprehended as such by man. When one believes this truly, everything becomes good, even on a revealed level. For by such a faith, in which one believes that what manifestly seems to be evil, in fact receives its entire vitality from the supreme good, from God's Chachma, which is not apprehensible, and which is the Eden that transcends the world to come. By this faith, the imagined evil is truly absorbed and sublimated in the concealed supreme good, so that the good becomes palpably revealed to the physical eye. May we all be blessed that we truly trust in God and believe and know that everything comes from Him, and only things that come from Him are good, and therefore we can actually see good in our lives at every moment and at every time when we take a look and accept it.